What's going on, guys and gals? Stock Jock here, up $339 on the day. Basically a half trading day for me, just because I had to do I had to run some errands, but nonetheless a green day, and I'm happy for it. Real quick before we go any further, I want to invite you all to our Discord chat that we have live and rocking during market hours. Up to 67 members so far. That are actually we're over 70 now. If you can include offline and online. So trying to bust it up over 100. I think we'll probably do that this week. So it's totally free right now. Come on, enjoy it. It's a good group of people. We've got everything from beginners to experienced traders here, calling out what they see. I'm in the voice chat alerts during the day, calling out what I see and letting you know my entries and exits as the day progresses. But to start off the trades, ELTK, this was a chat room. This is one of the chat rooms I subscribed to. We were looking at this one, not to be confused with the Discord chat. The chat rooms I subscribe to are in the link of this, or in the description of this video. Check them out if you're interested. Also, if you have any questions on those, feel free to ask. But this one we were looking for, it had news, relatively weak news. I mean, they came out and they said they had I think it was a $3 million contract from the government, which if you didn't look any further would be like, wow, that's great. This company has a market cap of $9 million. This has got a $3 million order from the government. Wow, that's like a third of the market cap. Well, if you go into Yahoo Finance, maybe we'll do that real quick. Let's just do what I did real quick. So I went ELTK, oop, there it was right there, Yahoo Finance. Okay, so I went over here, clicked on them, and I went real quick to this side right here, and you can see they have revenue for the past 4 years that's declining revenue. 50 million, 47, 41, 37 million dollars. And last year they lost $4 million. So their revenue has been high. So, you know, it's not anything to have an order of 3 million or 4 million or 5 million. They're still losing money every single year. So it's good news, sure, but not news to make the stock run from 75 to 140. Not 100% move kind of news, but nonetheless, noobs are going to run it. So anyway, it was starting to hit our radar right in here. We had the pop up, a little consolidation candle, and then we played for this breakout right here. We were inside this candle, and we were playing the break here to go high a day. And that's what happened. I went long at 117.5. We got to pop up to 124, and I hit the sell button when the bid was in the 120s, and I got filled at basically 116. So I lost $50 on this trade. Very unlucky. Should have been green, but occasionally you'll get crap fills. So what can you do? But my next trade was based off of DRYS. You say to Stock Jock, it says GLBS down here. You're right, and let me explain why. So DRYS. As you all know, on Friday, DRYS went straight up crazy at the end of the day. It still ended up very red, and it's still a piece of garbage stock. But nonetheless, stocks that were running in sympathy to DRYS was GLBS, Tops, all the other shippers. I have a whole little shippers watch list over here. So whenever DRYS gets running, I go over here and just see which other ones are running. But I digress. DRYS, kind of see right here, out of the open, dropped off, kind of started to make an ascending triangle. And if you can't see it, let me open your eyes to it right here, okay? That is the ascending triangle. This is the 1 minute chart, so you're getting higher lows. This low is higher than this low. This low is higher than this low. So it's kind of getting to a point where something's got to give. It's either going to just fall apart or take off. So luckily for me, it went north. It went up. It broke out to the upside here. And when this happened, I went long GLBS as a sympathy play. GLBS is another shipper. It's another low float shipper, and it tends to do this pattern all the time. If DRYS starts running, GLBS starts going. Tops also starts going too. You can kind of see the same time frame right here. 10 o'clock, 10:01, Tops starts moving. Guess what Tops did? Boom. Okay, all because of DRYS. DRYS is the ringleader. Okay, you can kind of see here, this is the move that sparked everything. Because people are thinking, all right, man, this is going to be Friday all over again. Friday went over, it went to like 380. Had a low of 125 and went to 380. Crazy, crazy move, right? Anyway, when I saw this move, I went long GLBS. I took 6,000 shares because I don't ever take 6,000 shares. That's double the share size of what I normally do. But I'm so confident that it was going to perform as it did. I took 6,000. I said, worst case scenario, I got in at 113 and a half. Right, let's see, where is it at? Right here. I got in right here. So worst case scenario, I'm out 120 bucks for low a day, right? 2 cents. But best case scenario is it just starts moving because it can make crazy pops. I mean, you see up here, it can go to what is that, 180? No problem. It does it, at least once every 2 weeks, and it's due another one sometime soon. So anyway, got long. It got popped up here. Um, I sold half at 10:01 a.m. right inside this pop just to get profit. So my first sell was basically a 4-cent win, 3,000 shares. Let's call it $100 because it wasn't totally 4 cents, it's 3.5. Let's call it 100 bucks, $110, right? So I'm still running 3,000 shares. 5 minutes, 10:05 rolls by. I'm not even watching this stock. What am I doing? I'm watching DRYS. Okay, I'm watching DRYS. And I see it pops up, and then I see DRYS start taking this nasty drop here from 293 to 270. I don't like that. And that's when I sell my other lot of GLBS. If I can get it back over here, right inside here. Of course, I hit the very bottom of this move and not the very top, but nonetheless, made about 4.5 cents on that other half. So we'll call it 130 bucks. So all in all, a good trade. And this one was simple. This was simple. You could have done the same thing with DCIX. Look at that. DRYS takes off. What does DCIX do? It also takes off. When DRYS sells off, what does this do? It sells off. It's one of my favorite plays in the shipping world, and I will do it over and over and over and over again. My next trade was Pandora. Pandora has some sort of news, 1013. You can kind of see these volume spikes right here. I want to say it was Jana that took a stake in Pandora. Yeah, that's who it was. Jana takes a stake in Pandora. When I heard that, I just went over here real quick, bought 3,000 shares. Kind of a crappy fill, 969. It pops up to 980, but of course I get filled when I get out for basically a penny win, $30. GNCA, this one I was kind of watching for a short all day. Did it really end at 608, the high days? Wow, okay. That's surprising. So let's find the time frame here. Right, somewhere over here. So you can kind of see that out of the open, it didn't do anything at all. Got to pop up to 577, sold off. Next pop didn't go anywhere at all, sold off. Okay, I'm watching this and I see it. You can see it on the 1 minute here, right? Popped up, nothing. Popped up, nothing. And that's what I'm watching. And I'm thinking, okay, pop up. Next breakdown, it's gonna fall apart. So I went short right here, thinking, and I'm watching the L2 too as well. People are starting to sell into the bid side. The ask is starting to stack, so the odds are in my favor that it's going to go down. I went short 3,000 shares at 542. Right here, I don't know why the 1 minute chart isn't showing it, but obviously I got filled here because that's what it's saying. Got a quick drop down. Actually, come to think of it, I remember this now. It was a crappy fill. I should have been filled at 545, but it filled me at 542. Thank you, market makers. Inside this candle, got a quick drop all the way down to 336. I covered at 337.5. What is that? 7? No, 5. We'll call it 5 cents. 150 bucks. Great trade. It did continue to fall, but obviously it retraced 100%, and then I don't know. Maybe there was news on it. Somebody bought something here. Maybe it was a chat room. I wasn't around by this time of the day, so it could have been a news came out. More news came out on it. I'm not sure. Like I said, I had to go run some errands today. But those were my trades. $339. I'll take it all day long. Not a lot of trading. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 trades today for $339. I'll take it all day long. So as always, if you're interested in the chat rooms I subscribe to, I pay money for, they are totally worth it in my opinion, especially for new traders. If you guys are not in a paid chat room, you are going to have a hard time, especially as new traders. 90% of day traders lose their money. You need all the help you can get. When I was starting out, I got into these rooms and it was my tuition to learn how to day trade or swing trade or long-term trade. So I highly recommend them. If you have any questions about them, get in the Discord chat that I run and ask me questions. Just right click on my name, you can go to message, and you can message me directly. That's how you do it. But highly recommend those. Also, come into our free Discord chat. Link for that is also down in the description below. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Trade green.